My name is Rachel Leary, and I'm going to be reviewing Blair Nethery's composition. So overall, I think she did a really great job. What I really liked about like her composition was that she like kind of took just like regular places that you pass by every day on campus as a student, and she took like a different perspective on them and like made them into like art. Basically, I thought that was really cool. Um, because like I recognized like a lot of the photographs she took. I recognized the places from like just being a student at UK, and it was like awesome to see them um, at a different angle, a different perspective. So I thought that was really cool how she did that. So some of my favorite images in her composition, definitely this one right here. It was taken in Rose Street parking garage. Um, I thought she did a really, really good job on this one just because, like, when I'm walking to class and I pass Rose Street Garage, it kind of sticks out like a sore thumb, and I just don't really think it's, like, pleasing to the eye. Like, I think it's a pretty, like, ugly looking building. So, to see how she took, like, how the light was coming in through, like, the cylinder blocks and just, like, the angle she took on the wall, she was able to, like, make this, like, not so pretty parking structure look really beautiful. So I really liked that. Another one that I really liked was this stairwell right here. So like I think that the like 1 point perspective kind of like pulls you like into the image because of like how you're looking up the stairwell, it pulls you in, but at the same time like the lighting strip at the bottom kind of forces you to look across the image, so it pulls you across, but at the same time it's pulling you into the center, which I think was like really cool. um and it's a cool perspective on something that could just be just like a plain white stairwell. So she did a really good job on that one. um Another one that I really liked was this parking garage right here. Um, so basically, like it has a very distinct foreground, middle ground, and background. Um, I don't know, which like I think makes it really cool. It's also just like a very interesting perspective. It's very like horizontal. Um, so I just really liked how that one looked too. That one looks really cool. We also have this one, which is one of my favorites. Um, I just thought this one was like really cool. First of all, obviously the lighting is it's just like really interesting, and just the way it's like a 1 point perspective of like the strip, just like has a ton of depth to like the picture. It almost looks like it goes on forever. Like I think that was really cool. Yeah, so those are some of my favorites that she had. And then for ones that she could improve on, I think they're all like really good. I just think like um, there's a couple things that like could have made them better. So like for this one of the lines, so I actually really really love this one. Um, One thing that I probably would have done myself would be like to crop out um, on each side of the brick wall, so like the picture would have just had the brick wall and the line in it, and then just like made sure like um, that the picture was like straight on with the line, just because I think it would really make the contrast between like the line and the brick wall stand out, and I think it would have looked really cool. Um, I mean, it's still like a really good picture though. And then another one that I think could have been changed a little bit. So this one, I think that like the blank space in like the foreground of the picture kind of like uh, messes with like the focus in the picture, so I can't really like tell what like the intention is. So I think like maybe if like that had been cropped out or like not just like not included in like from that, or just like not taken from the angle, it kind of would have made that one a little better. And then for this one, I actually really like this one. I think like the lamp posts are like really cool. But I do think they should have been like the main focus of the picture. Just because like the light, like the soft lighting looks really cool too. But I think like the construction in the background kind of distracts from the lamppost. So like I would have maybe like angled it differently so that you couldn't see the construction in the back, or just like cropped it or something. So that like most of the focus was on the lamppost, because I think that's like the best part of the picture right there. Um, yeah, and then I think like the only other one that like this, it would be this balcony one right here. So I actually really love like all the textures in this picture. I just think that if it would have been straight on instead of like at this like at an angle, I think it might have just looked a little better. And then like if like the circle on the balcony was like centered like with the door, so like basically just if the angle was straight on, I think it would have been better for that one. Other than that, I don't uh really have anything else. I think that she did a really good job. Um, yeah. I mean, like, I guess like just like to work on for like future compositions would be like, um, I mean, she did have a lot of like color, like contrast going on in like these ones. She did a good job, but like I don't know, even just like look for more colors to include in like more of the pictures, because um, I really liked these ones. Like they looked really good, especially this one right here. So I don't know, more color contrast throughout like your whole composition, and then maybe like working on like focusing on more specific objects in your like in some photos, just like to make them more intentional. But that's basically it. She did a really great job.